The Super Formula Racer Twin Ring Motegi, I think possibly the first full-length race I've watched, well, contemporarily at Twin Ring Motegi, was actually a really fun viewing experience. So in this video I'm going to talk through it and talk to you about what I noticed from having followed the event. Firstly, how good were those Dandelion Hondas? I mean, they've won every race so far this season, possibly a little bit unsurprising given that Suzuka and Motegi are well known as Honda tracks, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're Honda owned. But it was a matter of strategy that ended up winning out for Tadashiri Makino in the first one, then Kakano Shinoda in the second one. The pit stops happening at the right time, being able to overextend or being able to benefit from pitting under the safety car when your teammate did not. Means they're 1 point apart in the driver's standings, but they both did really well in terms of the strategy in those two races. And it meant that even though they were often quite clear up at the front by a few seconds over third place, they did really well to put themselves in the position that they had, and then went on to make the most of it. At the same time, there were some wonderful performances that we saw. Igor Fraga, for example, with the podium in race 1 was just absolutely, well, I would say almost on another level. Igor Fraga is an incredibly competitive driver, but if you looked at Suzuka 1 and then you saw the trend up for Suzuka 2, Motegi 1 was like, oh wow, this is absolutely amazing as a performance. Shosaboy at the same time, even though qualifying hadn't been particularly great in both races, was really good in the races themselves. And we saw wonderful moves happening, one of which was copied by his teammate Sasha Fenestras, who got 4th in the second race. The boy 4th in the first race, Fenestras 4th in the second race. Fenestras who stalled off the grid at the start of one of the races as well. Likewise, the pole position for Kenta Yamashita was also a wonderful lap to watch on the onboard. And we saw some drivers being consistent over the weekend, like Sena Sakaguchi, who was also in fantastic form to be able to get a 6th place and a 5th place. But there were also cases of awful heartbreak. I'm thinking Ayumi Owasa in the first race. That he was performing really well and then the car gave up on him. Shows the boy had the same thing happen in race 2. And there were drivers who were just taken out for accident damage as well. Other drivers that broke down included Rikuta Kobayashi, who made an impressive debut in Super Formula, whilst the likes of Kenta Yamashita had awful luck when it came to the pit stops, with the rear right knob being attached and going flying off as he came in for the replacement pit stop. It's impressive they managed to get back to 13th when all was said and done on that one. But there were also some impressive crashes, and both of them right at the start of the race. Toshiki Oyu in the first one and Hibiki Taira in the second one. Like, you've just probably seen in the footage my own crash that happened when I was recording the backing video for this. It's impressive to see these kinds of crashes happening and how high speed they seem to happen, but also that everyone just gets away unscathed. In the worst cases, maybe a safety car. Anyways, those are my thoughts, my feelings, my observations. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and until next time, it's bye for now.